Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to today's video presentation on how a digital computer works. My name is Muhammad Iman Nawfal Bizani and my group's member are Nur Syahira and Nur Hidayah. We are from Group 8 and we will be your presenters for this session. In the next maximum of 10 minutes that were given for us to present about this topic, we will dive into how a digital computer works. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. What is a digital computer? A digital computer is an electronic device that processes data and performs computation based on predefined instructions. Moreover, a digital computer is a complex system that performs various tasks by processing digital information. Okay, now let's talk about difference between digital and analog computer. The main difference between digital and analog computer lies in how they represent and process data. A digital computer operates using discrete value, typically represented as binary digits, such as 0 and 1. It performs calculation using a series of logic operations and process information in a step-by-step manner. While digital computer provide precise and accurate results, analog computer can offer faster real-time processing and are often used for a task that involve complex and continuous systems. On the other hand, analog computer works with continuous value and represent data using physical quantities such as voltage, current, or mechanism quantities. In summary, we can say that the main difference between these two is that digital computer operates on discrete value using binary representation, while analog computer work with continuous value and using physical quantity to perform calculation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hidayah. Now I want to talk about hardware. Hardware refer to the several components of computer system that you can touch and see. Example include computer processing unit CPU, memory, and storage device. Hardware is essential for a computer to function, and different components work together to execute tasks and run software. Let's move the first component of hardware. The first component is computer processing unit, CPU. First point, refer the primary component of a computer system that perform the operation and calculation necessary to execute software instruction. This is the brain of the computer, responsible for processing all data and commands that come its way. The second point, the CPU is made up of several components, including the control unit, the arithmetic logic unit (ALU), and the register. Second component is storage device. Storage device are hardware components used to store and retrieve digital data. Some of the most common storage devices include hard disk drive, HDDs, solid state drive, SSDs, memory card. Hard disk drive, HDDs, are one of the oldest and most widely used storage devices. Solid state drive, SSDs, are a newer type of storage device that use flash memory stores data. Third component of hardware is memory. Memory is used to store data and interaction. It is typically divided into two main types: RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory. RAM is volatile memory used for temporary storage of data that the CPU is actively using or processing. Function of RAM is RAM enable the computer to handle multi-type tasks simultaneously. Then, read-only memory ROM is a type of non-volatile memory that is used primarily in the storage of firmware and system interaction in electronic devices. And the read-only nature of ROM contributes the to the security and stability of a system for preventing unit storage modification to typical interaction.
Next, let's move to the next part. I will present what is software components based on my understanding. Software refers to a set of instructions that tell a computer how to perform specific tasks or operations. In other words, software is a collection of code, algorithm, and data that instruct the computers how to perform certain operations. There are two main categories of software. The first one is system software. In the system software, they have an operating system. An operating system is a software program that acts as an intermediary between computer hardware and the computer user. Without an operating system, it would be challenging for users to interact with. Here are the key functions and components of an operating system. The first one, process management. Process management execution of process by managing the allocation of CPU time and handling multitasking. Second, memory management. The OS is responsible for managing the computer's memory. Third, file system management. The OS organizes and manages files on storage devices such as hard drive and 512. Fourth, device management. The OS controls and coordinates communication with peripheral devices such as printers. 5. Security and access control. The OS protects the system and user data. This includes user authentication. 6. User interface. The OS provides a user interface through which users can interact with the computers. Next, there are so many popular operating systems include Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. The second category of software is application software. Application software, also known as application or apps, refers to a type of software designed to perform specific tasks for end users. Application software can be classified into various categories based on its functionality and purpose, such as productivity software. The first one, word processor. For example, Microsoft Word. It's used for creating and editing text documents. Second, spreadsheet, such as Microsoft Excel to perform data analysis. The second, business software. Basically, employers use enterprise resource planning in business environments. Third, development tools. Software used by programmers for coding, testing, and maintenance. Fourth, educational software. Learning management system. Platform like Canva, used by educational institutions for online courses. 5. Entertainment software like games such as PUBG and Mobile Legends, and multimedia entertainment such as Netflix, Spotify, for streaming movies, music, and TV shows. The virtual assistant like Siri, Google Assistant. The common stage in the development of application. The first one, gathering. The objective is to understand the needs and requirements of the end users. Second, planning. The objective is to define the project scope, timeline, budget, and resource. Third, design. The objective is to create a blueprint for the software solution based on the gathered requirement. The fourth, implementation, coding. The objective is to transform the design into an actual code. 5. Testing. The objective is to identify and fix defects or issues in the applications.
A device driver is a specialized software component that allows the operating system to interact with and control specific hardware device. Besides that, a device driver also manages the transfer of data between the operating system and the hardware. They ensure that information is correctly sent and received. Hardware devices often generate interrupts to signal events such as data transmission, completion, or user input. Device driver handle this interrupt, allowing operating system to respond appropriately. In conclusion, we can say that both hardware and software components are important for digital computer to work properly. We also can see that there are many benefits and impacts of digital computer in this world, such as information access, where digital computer provide easy access to a vast amount of information. For example, we can use Google or Bing to search information that we need.